The main objective of the US and its allies in the ongoing nuclear talks with Iran is to prevent the country from getting nuclear weapons. But there are a lot of people who think nobody should have nuclear weapons, including the US. The most recent vote on a draft resolution for a nuclear weapon-free world passed 169 to 7. Those 7 dissenters, all nuclear powers, including the US. Which might seem confusing, considering President Barack Obama's stance on nuclear weapons.
Today, I state clearly and with conviction America's commitment to seek the peace and security of a world without nuclear weapons.
A stance he won the Nobel Peace Prize for in 2009. But it's less confusing compared against decades of American nuclear policy, using the threat of nuclear weapons to prevent other countries from using them or acquiring them. Critics argue that hasn't worked. Over those decades, countries like India, Pakistan, and China have developed and tested nuclear weapons, and there are fears that Iran acquiring nuclear weapons could prompt other countries like Saudi Arabia to do so as well. So why hasn't significant nuclear disarmament happened? Mainly because the established nuclear powers can't agree on how to do it.
What a predicament!
It's a lot like a classic standoff scenario, only it's not just the US and Russia pointing the guns, it's peripheral powers as well, and pretty much everyone's trying to avoid something like this happening. As it stands, the US and Russia are currently signed on to a treaty called New START, which dictates how the two countries will reduce their arsenals through 2021. New START was ratified and went into force in 2011, but the ongoing crisis in Ukraine has strained US-Russia relations. Just last month, Russian President Vladimir Putin announced the country would put 40 new warheads into service, leaving New START's future uncertain. For Newsy, I'm Sebastián Martínez.